Welcome to
How can it be playback?
welcome to the Good Morning Show. We are live from the safe deposit box at the Andrew Johnson Bank studio. I am joined by Miss Susan Hyder from Hyderhangout. How are you today, Susan? It's Friday.
It's Friday, which is really only my Thursday because we have a whole nother day of fun and frolic at Hyderhangout.
Nice. But you're open on the weekends, or you're open on Saturdays?
Saturday, Sunday by appointment. So travelers, if they call in, we've been known to come over there and open up for just one.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, cool. And adjusting my mic here. Excuse me.
They couldn't hear you?
No, I couldn't hear me. Now I can hear me too much, so I'm going to have to turn it down. We also have a echo coming in there. So, all right,
There
good.
we go. Are we better now?
We're better now. All right, so one of the things I wanted to do first starting off, we gave away some tickets to Amy Grant yesterday. And congratulations to, let me get the names here. Congratulations to Laura Medina Mendoza, Pam Murray, and Gwen Schroyer. They won tickets yesterday, so they can stop by the Mattress and Furniture Expo, which is on the corner of Keith and 25th Street next to Elliott's, the old, and Big Lots, where the old Blockbuster used to be. So they're right next door. So they can pick those up afternoon today. So today, we're going to give away some more tickets. So I need, Susan, I need your help. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I need you to pick a number between 1 and 6, but not the number 2.
5.
5. All right. Barbara Powers Lambert of Athens, Tennessee. You just won 2 tickets to go see Amy Grant. Hooray.
Yay.
All right, so now I need your help. Oh, man. This one's going to take a hot minute, so I need your number between 1 and 68.
42.
42. All right. Let's see here. This is going to take me a hot second. Hold on. That is John Coppinger. John Coppinger. So you have also won 2 tickets
Yay.
to go see Amy Grant. All right, good. All right, now we need to do one more. Let me go to the comments here. A number between 1 and 29.
18.
18. Let's see.
Oh, he's having to count.
Yeah, I have to count. Tammy Leatherwood. You have won.
Yay.
All right, so there we go. So you will pick your tickets up from the Mattress and Furniture Expo on the corner of Keith and 25th Street, next to Big Lots, in between Elliott's, Boots, etc. Congratulations. Enjoy the concert, or the speaking engagement. It's a speaking engagement.
Well, it'll be good anyway.
It will be good.
I'm going to be there, so it's going to be good.
You can hang out with Susan.
Right.
So,
and not at the hangout, but over there.
Hey, that's okay. We like.
I hope I'm going to be able to drag my husband off of the farm. We've been busy at the farm.
Well,
Oh, I forgot. I was going to bring you cheese.
you're going to bring cheese
For you, yes.
for me?
I've
What
made
happened here?
cheddar and mozzarella.
You made cheddar and mozzarella cheese?
Goat cheese, yes.
Nice. Okay. Well, we'll talk about that during break.
Okay.
What do we got on tap for today?
Okay, I have brought 2 calendars, and these just came in the mail. Which way are we going? Right there?
Yep.
Oop. This just came in the mail, and you see what it is already, getting ready for
man.
2018. And these are cool calendars. They're calendars, and then they also have, patterns for all 12 quilts that's in there. And I'm going to go over a couple of them. But the deal we have is, since these here are here so early, and we still have some of these left, if you buy one of these, you get one of these free.
Nice.
And these have the 12 patterns in them. And I just figured I'd go through some of the patterns, show some of my favorites. If there was somebody that really didn't have a life, You probably could make all 12 of those, one a month. But some of these are little small things, but others are not. I want to show. See, it has the little pattern booklet.
Oh, cool.
And in the pattern booklet, it has at the back some of the things to do. And can we have a close-up or no?
Let's see here. Let me come on over there.
Because this would be hard to see across the room because it's just the lines. Can you see it? You can't see it okay.
Hold on one second. Oh, I'm going to cross in front of this. Here we go. Hold on. Give me 1 second here.
Da-da-da-da.
Hold on.
There we go.
Let's see here.
Can you see okay?
Hold on 1 second, Susan. Here we go. Let's do this. There.
Okay.
Nope. Now it's dipping down. All right, go ahead.
It's the camera has a problem. It faded. It
there it
faded.
goes.
The camera fainted.
All right.
Okay. Well, this is a pattern right here for the applique on the cover, the 2017 calendar. But what I thought is neat to show you guys is this is the traditional Hawaiian quilting, and this is a full size for this one, so it's a pretty small one, so it'd be a good one to get your feet wet. And this is a fold line, and this is a fold line. Now, what does this remind you of? Paper doll cutting or whatever when you used to make snowflakes
Yes.
in school? So you fold your fabric in fours, and then you put this on there, and then you cut this out here. Now, you wouldn't necessarily have to do it exactly like they did it, but you could. But then you cut this out, and you end up with a piece that looks like this orange and blue one. Can you see it? Am I centered okay?
Mm-hmm.
And this is not real big, so this here ends up being about 8 or 10 inches. So for Hawaiian quilt, and you don't want to do the whole big overall ones, this would be a really neat one to do. And I think the color combination they did on this calendar is great. But this is one in the 2017 calendar. But both of these are really neat calendars. Let me go over here, and we'll go back to that one there, and I'm just going to go through here and this is the January, and I guess the dog's free with the, but you could use different combinations, but usually January quilts they do, the snow colors and the blues and this stuff. And of course February, and they have this cute little pillow in here, and this one is done in wool, and wools are becoming more and more popular these days.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's a subculture in quilting, and they're doing a lot more stuff with wools. I actually have some wools in the shop now, and I have a girlfriend that she's taken out dressmaker fabric and put in wools. Mm-hmm. But this is all made out of wool, and it's a cute little February Valentine pillow. And here we go, and this is the traditional log cabin quilt. And these are made with some homespuns, which I don't know. I don't think I've brought any homespun for y'all to feel, but they're spun a little bit differently than the traditional cottons. They're still 100% cotton, but they have a different texture. They're wovens. And then April, and they're doing a black and white with some little bit of pink in there. And can we go real quick right here down here to see this right here? Can you see it? Am I centered good?
Mm-hmm.
That's a raw edge applique flower. And you cut it out and you just sew around and you leave the edge raw. So it's purposely done so it has the little edges on there. And that's a raw edge applique. And somewhere down the line I'm going to do some appliques in here and do 2 or 3 different kinds of applique. But there's that. And that's cool how they did the black and the white, and then they just did a hint of the little pink in there. And they do that quite often with a hint of little pink or a hint of red or what they call that, chartreuse. And are we okay? He's rearranging everything over here.
Yep. There you go. Back to you.
Back to me here. This is May, and this has the modern feel to it. And what a modern quilt is there's a whole subculture there for the modern quilts. And what they do is a lot of empty space. So you see that there's a lot of white space and empty canvas. Now, if I have a lot of empty space, I do real intricate quilting in there. But the modern quilts are empty space and big spaces. So far we got something just about for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Here's some 30s fabrics, and Bride's Bouquet, I think, is the name of this. And it's a wonderful little, you got the Y seams here, which are not fun. But they've come up with quite a few different tricks to get them a little bit easier. And this is June, of course, Bride's Bouquet for June. And then July, and not quite, you were thinking, oh, July will have something patriotic, but here's a summer scene. And they've got the traditional schoolhouse block here, and they've used it for beach houses. And this is not a real big quilt, so you could get it, see, they've got it a wall hanging. You can kind of see the scale with a lamp and a chair there, so it's not a real big one, but it would be something you could do. You could so do this one in a month.
Mm-hmm.
And it's step by step. And here is August. And they did a lot of color, and this is a blender fabrics, but I think this would look good also in some batiks. And that's just flying geese. And you see the flying geese?
I do.
And then rectangles. So you know how to do, and then here's some half square triangles down here. So you know everything you need to know to do this one. And September. And this one's got curves, so it's a little bit harder, I'd say advanced, not even an advanced beginner. But in our beginning quilting class, we did do a curved block, and everybody did it just fine. It's a step-by-step process there, too. And here we go. Isn't that cute?
Oh, kind of festive for Halloween.
For Halloween, it's got the little hat and the little... Now, one person told me they thought it was a cat, and another person told me they thought it was an owl. So I guess you could figure out whichever way it was.
I would say more owl.
It's still cute. And November is kind of homey. And a very, very traditional quilt there. And cute wall hanging for December. And that's the 12. And then they have in the back other colors that you could do of the ones that were in the book, different colors so that they look a little bit different. So that's what we've got. That's today. I was short and sweet and not showing you anything in particular. You got any questions about any of these, Josh? Jay? I do that every time.
That's okay. I guess many people make that same mistake. I am interchangeable with Josh Morrison, so that's okay. No, I have no questions. I think I'm good. Now these are available at your store if you want to let the folks know how they can find you.
Limited quantity of these. So the deal is buy one of these, get one of these free. I think I've got 9 left of the 2017s. Or if you still just want a 2017, you can get those, and they're actually right now less than half regular price. So if you would just want another 2017 calendar, you can come get that too.
Cool.
We have those at Hyderhangout. And
where are you located?
219 First Street, Northeast, behind Catch, next to Trailhead Bikes, down the street from about 3 blocks down from the courthouse. If you're in the museum, you can look across the street and kind of see the shop. The trees are getting bigger, so it's a little bit harder to see now, but billiards club, we're behind the billiards club. So deposit your husband in the billiards club or the bike shop and come over and stay with us for a while.
Cool. All right. Well, any preview for Monday?
I have a preview for Monday and the next Monday.
Holy moly. Hit
So
me
the
with
Monday preview is I have a girl coming up from Chattanooga area, Hickson. She has a quilt shop down there, and she does charities. And she worked on a charity with the Gatlinburg Fire. Sent a whole bunch of quilts up there. I don't remember how many, but she'll tell us on Monday what else she did. And she works on a couple of other charities too. So she's going to talk about all the charities that her girls in her quilt shop are involved in. And the Monday after that, I have a girl coming up that's talking about, there's a quilt show that's going to be in North Georgia at the end of August, and she's going to be talking about that. And actually, she's been up here before. She was the girl that had the fancy dancy sewing machine.
Yes, I remember.
Kathy will be up here, and she'll tell us about the quilt show coming up. And I'm going to be a vendor at that quilt show.
And when is this quilt show?
End of August. I'm thinking 26, 27, 28, but it's that I can't remember now if it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but I haven't quite got it put on my calendar yet. But I will be there, and it's a big thing down there.
I've heard it is. Well, cool. Well, that sounds like a good preview. We've got a lot of things coming up on deck for Sewing with Susan. So thank you for coming in. Uh-oh.
Row by Row starts Wednesday. I'm excited.
That's right. How's everything been going? Preparation? You ready
I've got
to go?
all the junior rows are ready. The charity, we've got a row that's fundraising for Bags of Love, and it's ready. And we're putting the finishing touches on the main row, and we're ready. And my remodel's not going as fast as I want, but I wanted it done now. But I just keep pushing the deadlines back because people working on it. Some have life happen, I guess you call it. So
I understand.
there we go.
Well, cool. Well, thank you for coming in today. We'll take a quick break, and we will be right back. We have Miss Toni Miles coming in for her segment, Hidden Gems of the Ocoee region. So stick with us, and we'll be right back.
Quilts and the art of quilting have been enjoyed for generations. Hyderhangout, Quilt Fabric and More in downtown Cleveland is all things quilts and much more. Hyderhangout stocks a vast selection of beautiful fabrics from upholstery to evening wear and will special order hard-to-find items. Find all the accessories to make any project fun and easy. Hyderhangout offers expert instruction with classes for the beginner and the advanced. Ready to show your style? Get to Hyderhangout, Quilt Fabric and More, 219 First Street Northeast, downtown Cleveland.